Hi, thank you for being here. This is, what is today? Monday, August 24th. And what came to me while I was meditating on this, what reading to do, what messages were going to come through. Ooh, we got some flippers. I thought we'd get a few overall energies. And then the main thing was like, you know what we haven't done or haven't done in a while is like, it feels like for those of you who are navigating something where another party is involved, I'm curious how those two energies might show up in collaboration with each other or in, or challenging each other and what we can learn from that, from these two energies. Well, I don't think any more are going to flip out, but I do want to get two more for the overall energies. Flipping is kind of fun. Let's see which one's the strongest energies for this reading. Okay, we've got three flippers. The first one was the Two of Cups. This is about a connection. Okay, so I'm glad we listened during that meditation. So the next one that came out was the Ace of Swords. Perhaps this is about coming to some form of agreement or some clarity about why you two parties are connecting or not connecting. But it seems to be about some fresh new ideas, some clarity, some agreement. It's very much like decisive energy. Are you trying to see eye to eye? And then the last one is Ace of Pentacles. So you've got two aces. This bodes well. So you've got the universal, energy supporting this fresh start or fresh idea. So you have Ace of Swords is more like clarity, and Ace of Pentacles is you're starting off in a direction, and it bodes well, like it's favored. It's going to head the way you want it to head. And the Two of Cups being the card of connection, collaboration. It's really, to me, more about it's really a card of alignment. This feels like you are seeing eye to eye. You do want things to go in the same direction. Now let's see what energies are supporting that from each party. It feels like I want to do kind of like one set of energies on one side, one on the other, and kind of like we'll bridge that gap and see where there are energies that are supporting the collaboration and what we can understand from those, like how to harness those, and then what to understand for any challenges, how to be aware of them, how to navigate them. So thank you again for being here. This will be a fun one, especially since we've got some positive overall energies that are like they're very much in support of whatever you two are doing in this time. So thank you. Let's see. How about let's do 4. That'll give us some runway to really build the story. I have a chia seed in my teeth, and I'm desperately in need of chapstick in this room. I've packed everything in preparation to move, and I packed all my chapsticks. Okay. Oh, that's good. Let's see. There's the King of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So now we've got three different aces out here. So that's good news. The King of Pentacles, if this side is like one set of energies and more this side the other, let's say there's a side that is wanting, like there's the King of Pentacles, which is this very confident, grounded energy that knows exactly what they want for the best outcome for whatever their goals are. It seems to be like Pentacles, you can think of it as money a lot of times, like financially related, but it's also about family. It can be about health, partnerships, loved ones. It's everything in this lived reality. So we'll see how that plays out and what it, like, to really understand whose energy this is. Then we have the Eight of Swords, which is like self-imposed limitations of the mind. So is something is something temporarily clouding this person's clarity or judgment? Who knows? And then on the other side, the other energies we have are the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The Page of Cups is like this readiness to open your heart in a direction or to something you really want to come to fruition or follow or build or create. The Ace of Wands is like going for it. So there's this energy that's like, it almost feels like there's one party that's very kind of practical, pragmatic, and the other side's more like the emotional, passionate one. And emotional, not in the sense of like reactive, you know, like not that kind of emotion, but it's more like following your heart, ready to go for it, ready to seize the opportunity. And the other one's like getting a little tied up in something that is clouding the clarity or clouding the ability to maybe set off in that direction. So we'll see what comes up next and see which one are you. Which one are you? Because these feel like distinctly different energies. You seriously, you've got, oh, this is actually funny. I'm just noticing you have pentacles, swords. So there's earth energy and air energy. And then on the other side, you have cups and wands. You have water and fire. That is very interesting. And then up here, you have water, air, and earth. We've got a mixed bag here. That's usually like a pretty good thing, right? Have like balance amongst all the parties involved. So let's see. Now we're going to start to bring these energies together and see what they say. Okay. We have the Sun. Okay, wait a minute. Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Oh, golly. So there's something here about on each side here, this person, the King of Pentacles, who might be like having a temporary, like maybe they're overthinking something. The Sun is here. So the Sun is going to bring, like, shed some light on them. So maybe that's their turning point, which is why this bodes well. This thing isn't holding them back. I got all the chills on that. So there's the Sun, something is going to help them shine a light on like releasing what's been holding them back from that clarity, from wanting to move forward. Are they just overanalyzing things? And then some optimism must come in. And I don't know if that's you in the way you are kind of interacting with them. Maybe that's how they're turning the corner, is that, and I say you, I don't know why I said that. You might be this person. The other person is seemingly the one that's motivating them to see the light. Because over here on this side, this person who's like emotionally opening, they're ready to go for it, and they are going for it. This is like, oh, hell yeah, they're going for it. This is them not looking back. They're headed for their ultimate fulfillment, the heart's desires. There's no looking back, and they're not going to settle for less. So that's really interesting. It's almost like your motive, your like initiative is what helps them, like, they're like, okay, I got it. This is all going to work out fine. It's almost like they were overanalyzing it, because right here in the heart of everything is the Six of Wands. It's the card of success, victory. It's also the card of like, are you two building something together? Because there's like alignment. There's like this like super great idea, and you setting off in that direction to build it in your reality, meaning it feels very like creative energy, feels very well balanced too, like we said. But there's something about like people will see this, whatever you're doing together, it has like an outward presentation. It seems like you're building or creating or presenting something to people. And maybe this person was holding back a little bit, like, oh, a little like, not so much doubtful. I'm not getting that entirely, but they're a little bit up in their head about it. And maybe it's because they held back, like they don't want to be seen. You know, it's like maybe they have a fear of being seen, being the face person, because the King of Pentacles is like, I'm confident and I got this, but I'm not a showboat. I'll just be behind the scenes. That's the vibe here. And the Sun is like optimism and self-expression. So there's something here where maybe they're turning, that's their corner they're turning. Is like they're okay expressing themselves, and for people to see that. And what a growth arc that is, like a personal growth story for this person, this party. And this one's like, I'm like this youthful, enthusiastic, like, I'm excited. I'm gonna go for it, so it's like that whole like fear of perceptions and being seen hasn't shown up for that person in here. Does that ring true? Because I've been getting all the chills on that last little monologue. Okay, let's get the next two here as we come closer and closer together. Oh, we have Temperance and the Moon. These are major arcana. Okay, so, oh man, there's Temperance. When I said there's like all these balanced energies, this is the card of balance, of harmonizing different elements, of alchemizing things. So there's like, is that what you're doing? I mean, whatever you guys are collaborating on, it might have something to do with the way you bringing things together. It's some kind of collaboration energy, it feels like. The Moon is here because it's like this person feels like super creative. Oh, I'm getting some chills. Like it's almost like there's a creative, like the creative artist in this, and then the person who has like the logic, the pragmatism, the financial means. It's almost like they're or you know what, because the swords are here, this could be the person, because there's king energy here, and this is all the like creative visionary energy. And so it's like, are you trying to I keep calling you the side. I don't know which one you are, but now it seems more and more clear, like maybe you, if you are this side, maybe you're the one that's like dealing with an organization, somebody in power in an organization, and you're trying to get them to invest in your creative idea or your vision or whatever. And it's like you've had to maybe bring them along on your vision to say believe in it. And so there's something like they know it's going to be successful, it's going to be successful, and so they're having to like alchemize some of that doubt energy. Like maybe it's something they don't usually invest in. This seems very specific. The Moon is here, and the Moon is creative. It's very feeling. I don't get any negative like stuff here that this person's grappling with. It just feels like it's a confirmation that this is a creative endeavor. And it's like the heart's desire. It's like passion energy. This also has the Moon, both like the Sun and Moon here. So there's definitely like water, moon, emotional, like artist. So man, this does seem very specific compared to what we usually get here. One more, please. The World. This is big, you guys. So this is completion energy. It's in the realm of this reading, this is like all things come to completion, to fruition. What's weird to me is like how many majors we have: the Sun, the Moon, Temperance, the World. And it's like there's no other way to read this other than it'll be successful. The only temporary little, ooh, let's look at this, is the Eight of Swords, but that's way, way back here, and it's fully on their side. It's not something this person shares in. I keep saying you and them. I'm sorry, that must be what's what it feels like. What I want to do is clarify. I went for these first, so let's do it. This is the retro old school tarot. And so we're going to clarify some of these majors because they're major. You know what I want? I'm drawn to Temperance and the Moon. Let's clarify those. So let's clarify Temperance first. I don't wanna. We have the Lovers and the Page of Cups. So when I'm clarifying Temperance, which is more on this side of the energy, the Lovers is about choice. It reminds me of the Two of Cups. Those are very similar energies. But the Lovers is like broader, bigger, farther sweeping, and it has to do with this person feels like they need to align. They're making a choice, and maybe it is to invest in this creative endeavor, either financially or otherwise, like commit to it in some way, because there's commitment energy here, there's alignment energy. It's almost like they have to be 1,000% sure over here, because it's Pentacles, man. It's like Virgo energy. Actually, I don't know if it's Virgo specifically, but it feels like somebody who's very like rooted, very like it's got to make sense. And so they feel like they've got to see eye to eye with this other side 1,000% to feel really good about their choice. And it's like, it almost feels like with this Temperance card, it's something that is something about them turning this corner isn't just about this interaction. It's like themes in their life that are influencing this, meaning it's like this Eight of Swords usually has to be like the self-imposed limitations of the mind, like we said before, is usually like a theme in their life. An overthinker, overanalyzer, a doubter, a skeptic, any one of those, not so much the doubt, but there's like, feels almost like skepticism, because we've got the Sun here saying, not anymore. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is sort of like, are they ready to open their heart? Because you've got the Page of Cups on this side. So it's like, this is when they're coming into alignment with this energy on the other side. So it's like, they're asking to be moving from very earthy energy, very like, it's got to make sense, into like, no, trust your heart, trust your intuition. Are you ready to make this choice, to commit? Okay, let's get the clarifications. Actually, we could have just stopped there, huh? Let's get some more. I'm wearing a hat because I've worn a hat all day and I have hat head. I wouldn't normally wear them this late at night. This is a very flippy reading. Let's get some more. One more. Okay. So 3 that came out, the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. This person is really, really, really making sure they're ready. That's why they're alchemizing all of this, that they're feeling about it, that they're thinking about it. They're like, from every angle, they're like, oh, I need to know 1,000% it'll be successful. It's like they already know it though. There's something they're searching inside of themselves, and it's not for this person necessarily worry about or know or try to help them with. It's like they're on their personal journey of trying to like be like, I know that's the direction I want to go. I'm ready, but I'm just holding for a moment. It's like a planning. Are they planning? Are they seeking like their inner intuition about this? Or, is there something that feels uncertain in the numbers, on paper? And they're really searching their intuition because they're like, intuitively, I know this is going to be good. And there's just a pause until they alchemize those feelings, like, So it's all still very, very positive. Obviously, you guys are going for it. It's just interesting to like, where are you in this story, Where are you? Okay, let's clarify the moon. The moon. Ooh, you got the King of Wands. That's funny. Because he's like the card of like, I'm going for it. I'm bold. This is like the creative visionary who's like also like just like doing it. 3 of Pentacles is collaboration and teamwork energy. And then the 6 of Pentacles, this is more collaboration. This is like it's the card of reciprocity. So it's like this person on this side is like so bold, so passionate. There's like, this is like huge. They're passionate. And it's like they're doing something, it feels like, in service. They're bringing something that will be of benefit to the people. Maybe it's in the, like, this is the card of community too. So is there a community venture or idea that you're trying to birth. And this creative visionary needs the support of somebody who has resources. And that's what this has been all about. Let's get clarification on the world. It's all going to work out. It's all going to work out. Okay. And we don't even know when this is. Is it something you've been dreaming up and you haven't even involved the person with the resources? That's it. I'm just saying it. You're this side. This is you. Have you not even involved the person with the resources yet? Because this is, once you find that person, this is, or if you're considering who to elicit support from, these are the energies. If you can tap into, if you're considering different people, pick the one that's more aligned with this, because it's going to work out. Okay, let's get the world. I'm running out of space here. The Emperor, the Three of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. You guys, there is nothing, there's no like, oh, will they, won't they energy. It's all, yeah, they will. So for the world, meaning when this comes to fruition, like it's being birthed, there's like, the deal is done and you're off and running. You have the Emperor, which is just like the King of Kings. There's the, meaning like the person, like there's strategy here, there's a vision, there's care, there's knowing that this is going to be successful. There's like the Emperor also has all the resources, like everything. There's nothing the Emperor can't do. Sometimes he's a little rigid, like won't budge sometimes. That if I had to pick anything, there's so much balance here between like pragmatism and creative. That the Emperor, the benefit of the Emperor is like the King of Pentacles. He's so solid. It's like maybe that's part of the journey with this person, is to keep opening them to their heart. You know what I mean? Because the Emperor's like, he cares, but like maybe you're trying to get him to tap into more of that heart energy along the way. The Three of Cups is happiness, togetherness, celebration. So the world with celebration, right at the, like this is a celebratory union. The Page of Pentacles is you're ready to begin. So when you get this, is like you're ready to create, you're ready to embark. I don't think I don't even think it's worth like clarifying anything else. Let's get, actually, we'll get a piece of advice from the universe. One last piece of advice. What do you have for advice for wherever they are on this union, this collaboration, and this journey? Thank you. Okay. We have the Three of Swords, Temperance again, and the Ten of Cups. So something here, that this whole temperance thing, it has to do with this Eight of Swords and what you're releasing, or what this person is releasing. It's almost like they're releasing anything that's holding them from tapping into their heart energy. That's exactly what we said, because on the other side of it is the Ten of Cups. That's the ultimate opening into the heart. So the Temperance is like you're bringing them along. Whoever this creative visionary is, it's like you, by your enthusiasm, you have the Page of Cups. They're just so expressive and enthusiastic. And this has something to do with expressing things in front of people. So everything here, you know, the celebration, that would be the piece of advice. If it feels a little challenging to bring this other party around to your vision, to support it fully, or to connect you with the resources you need, it's like the universe says, express. It's like they need to feel your vibes. Don't go in there in a business suit and match their energy. They're looking for you to be 100% you in your energy, because that's what they've been wanting to open into, and maybe they just haven't permitted themselves to do that. They're going to, but it's by you motivating them with your own vibes. So that's what we have. Take what resonates and reach out if you want to go deeper, if you want to keep seeing how this unfolds in the future, because I don't know where you are in this. Have you even met this other party? Or did it just complete and you're like, yeah, I knew it all along. It's a success. Thank you for being here. If I can turn off the recording with my